Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mardhiah. Okay, first, we will explain about our website. Our website is named My Donation. Okay, the first coding is the coding for connecting database and PHP. So you can see this. This is our table name in the PHP MyAdmin. Next is season.php. Okay, this is the alternative way to make the data accessible across the various page of entire website is to use a PHP season. Okay, so the data will be enabled to all pages on the site during the visit. Okay, next is index.php. Okay, this is the coding for the first interface of our website, My Donation. Okay, you can see this. So, at this coding, we will use a form action to go to the next page. So, we will go to login from page.php. Okay, login from page PHP. This is the coding for login from page. At this coding, admin and user have to choose to login as admin or login as user. If admin, it will choose login as admin. If user, the button will go to login as user. So for the first case, we go to login as user. Login as user. Okay, login as user. This we have to input. User have to input two things. That is username and password. If the user does not have an account yet, he or she have to register first. So this is the link to go to the register user. So at this interface, user have to register user. They have to enter email, username and password. So at this method, at this coding, we will use a method post to post the data that entered by user to the database my PHP MyAdmin. So you can see this. If user enter email, username and password, will we go to submit button and action is the register user.php. So this is the coding we want to insert into the register user. We want to insert email, username and password. You can see this. This is the post method for enter all the data by user to the database. You can see if the data successful enter, it will automatically go to login as user. So we back to the coding for as user to enter user name and password that have really in the database. Thank you for me.
Hi, my name is Nurhidayah. I will continue with user donation to .php. This is the coding for interface user donation from page. At this page, user will view some message and they need to input some data which is amount to donate, name, email, mobile phone and message. Then they need to click on the next button to proceed. This user donation to .php is linked with user donation.php to insert data into table donation and table receipt. It will use the post method to save some data, which is amount, name, email, phone, message will insert into donation table. Then the ID from donation will be auto increment. Then it will insert into receipt table. If all the process is successful, it will go into userpayment.php. If not, it will prompt the message fail to connect with database. Next is userpayment.php. So this is the coding for interface userpayment.php. At this page, user will view to input card holder name, card number, security number, and they need to click donate button. From this page, we did not save any data because it is the privacy and confidential. Next is user-receipt.php. After successfully payment, user will prompt with the receipt. At this page, we call back all the data in the database and we prompt to the user with appropriate message. At this page, user can click on the link provided to check out latest information of COVID-19, and user also can log out from this page to exit the system by click on the logout button. Next, I will continue with the admin process. Firstly, login as admin. So this is the coding for the interface login as admin page. At this page, admin need to input the username and password. Then they need to click the submit button to continue, and they need to click on the receipt button to receive all the username and password that have been entered. From this page, it will link into the login admin.php. It will check the username and password that is entered already have in the database or not. If not, it will be from the message of wrong username or password. Please try again. If it is successful, it will go to the admin front page.php. So this is the coding for the interface admin front page. At this page, they have two navigation, which is one at the top of the page and another one is at the left of the page. At the navigation, there is user detail, receipt detail, report, change password, and logout. They also have two iframe, which is admin can view to look the latest information about COVID-19. Then user and admin can click on the navigation to do what they want.
Hi, my name is Adwa. I will continue explaining the coding. I will start with underdetail2.php. Userdetail2.php basically to display a list of users that register into the system called my donation. First of all, we need to include dbeacon.php. dbeacon.php is to connect to the database, and then this is to connect to the server and select the database, which is this query. Select all from the table donation. If the query is successful, then it will retrieve all the data from the donation. If not, it will display query fail, and then it will display all of the attribute here. And if the admin want to delete a user, Then the admin need to click here to delete user donation, and then it will directed to the delete remove.php. Delete remove.php, it will display the list of user including the delete button each of the user. When the admin choose to delete one of the user, the admin need to click the delete button, and then it will directed to delete process.php including the variable name. Delete process.php, basically this is where the delete process happen. This is the query delete from donation where name equal to the variable name from the delete remove.php, and then if the delete is successful, then it will display record deleted successfully. If not, it will display error deleted record with the error, and then the admin need to click button back, and then it will be directed back to the user detail2.php. Receipt detail.php is where the admin want to search and receipt ID, and then the admin will enter receipt ID, and then click the button search, and then it will directed to search.php. Search.php is where the search is processing. This is where we declare receipt ID. It will hold the receipt ID from the receipt detail that the admin enter, and the query was select all from the receipt, where receipt ID equal to receipt ID that admin enter, and then it will display all the data from the receipt detail. It will display receipt ID, date and time, name, amount and donation, and then the admin need to click back button and will be directed back to the receipt detail.php. Report.php is where we display the highest donation, lowest donation and total amount. So for highest donation, this is the query, select maximum amount as amount, which is this maximum amount was declared as amount from the table receipt, and then it will display the amount, the highest number or the highest amount here. If not, it will display no result found. For lowest donation, select minimum amount as amount from receipt, and then it will find the lowest number or the lowest amount, and then it will display here. If not, it will display no result found. For total donation, select some amount as amount from donation. It will total all of the donation, and then it will display here. If not, there is no result found. And then admin click the back button and will be directed to admin front page.php. Change password.php is where admin want to change their password. So first of all, we need to select all from table admin, which is where the data was saved, ID, username, and password. The admin need to click the button update, and then it will directed to change password process.php. Change password process.php is where the password will be changed. This is the query, update admin, and then set password, and this is what will the admin enter, where ID equal to 1. Basically, ID equal to 1 was because there is only one admin in this system. This is where the admin need to enter the new password, and then click the button submit, and it will be directed back to the change password.php. That's all for me. Thank you.
Lastly, this is the logout.php. this is the coding for the interface logout page. After the user or admin have successful logout, so the user or admin will view this page. So that's all for my donation. Thank you.